What is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. So we get a new record from J.Cole called Heaven's EP. He sampled one of Drake's records called Pipe Down. So, and I saw Drake repost this, so let's get into it.
I'm working on dying.
Yeah. Gotta have a space. Yeah. Gotta have a space. I mean, freedom. You know what I mean?
So right here, you see some quick flashes of the lifestyle onto the plane through Vegas, probably in a presidential suite, and then on to the next. Because you know he just did his thing with the basketball overseas. Now he's working out with the Magic. So
space to get this shit off. Yeah. Yeah. Get this shit off my mind, off my chest. Yeah. I mean, yeah. With every record, I be asking the masses to tune your hearts to me. I represent intelligent niggas that grew up harshly. But lately I've been questioning, second guessing whether or not I've got something to offer since I done eluded poverty. Or has the money watered me down? That truth is hard for me. Like the second.
Those are some looking inside introspective questions that he's asking right there.
Second time I got cut from the junior varsity, fighting back tears. I promised to switch gears and said to myself, whatever you do, you won't do it partially. From this day forward, I move with a new ferocity. Ferrari coupe velocity, a fail-proof philosophy. Success is in the effort, so if a nigga tried his hardest, I'm at peace knowing God ain't dealing in this group of cars for me. Some people say that I'm running third, they threw the bronze at me. Behind.
Somebody said I'm running third, they threw the bronze at me. And the other two is Kendrick and Drake. And all time, Kendrick is above Drake because Kendrick has more classic projects. I did a full breakdown of the top 50 MCs. If you guys want to check that out, there's a video on my channel. It's called Top 50 MCs of All Time. It gives you the criteria, you know, and a grading for that and everything that goes along with that. So if y'all want to check that out, you can.
Drake and Dot, yeah, them niggas is superstars to me. Maybe deep down I'm afraid of my luminosity. So when you see me on red carpets, I'm moving awkwardly, posing all nervous, afraid of the judgment. And the thought of showing too much of my day is repugnant. I be keeping my kids away from the gaze of the public, cause these days it feel like hate is their favorite subject.
Sure is. Hating just to be hating. Because people's lives are so miserable. They do that, I guess, to get some type of you know, personal comeuppance in a sense, of making themselves feel better.
Kids away from the gaze of the public, cause these days it feel like hate is their favorite subject. Fuck it, attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK aimed at your brain, violating, I bust it. I don't play when it come to family, that's one thing I refuse. Pipping they kids out for views or just to be in the news.
There's a lot of that going on, especially like these channels on YouTube where these parents is doing that with these kids. Shit is crazy.
Bust it. I don't play when it come to family, that's one thing I refuse. Pipping they kids out for views or just to be in the news. Can never be me. Nope. I piss in the celebrity tea. God with me on this record.
Yeah, because he don't be on social media like that.
This is Heaven's EP, the tale's official. The best nigga breathing, it just failed to hit you. You couldn't tell cause you fell for the bells and whistles. And that's
alright. So he's still staking his claim that he's still that guy. He says you couldn't tell because you fell for the bells and whistles, you know, all the ambiance, when in actuality a lot of times these people ain't saying shit. They just got the light on them. Which, if you take away that and you put, you know, these artists in a room with people that actually spit like that, they're not gonna hold up because they ain't talking about nothing. That's why a lot of times you have these artists that kind of like fizzle out because what they was talking about wasn't really talking about nothing. When you have substance, that's how your legacy lasts. You know, you don't have to drop as frequently as other people do because what you put out before, you know, was a home cooked meal as opposed to, you know, going to get a cheeseburger at the fast food restaurant. It's a different feeling.
This is Heaven's EP, the tale's official. The best nigga breathing, it just failed to hit you. You couldn't tell cause you fell for the bells and whistles. And that's an area I don't excel. I'm from the Ville where young girls talk grown as hell. It's raw, never saw one person go to Yale, but every nigga that I know done gone to jail at least once. Proving we the ones police hunt for the pains. We smoke 3 blunts the size of tree trunks. Too much hunger, it's no wonder these niggas can't keep up. So saying yes to a feature just means I'm about to eat lunch, bitch. I'm going for it, no never shall he punt. I'm the one and you can be sure. Speaking of beachfront, I'm kicking my feet up while I write this in somewhere tropical. Supposed to be relaxing, this passion makes that impossible.
Yeah, when you're a workaholic, it's kind of hard to take, you know, a vacation and relax because it kind of feels as though you're missing out on doing something. That is a feeling you get. But you do gotta take some time to yourself because you gotta maintain the engine. If you don't, everything else falls to the wayside.
Since somewhat tropical, supposed to be relaxing, this passion makes that impossible. Supposed to be relaxing, this passion makes that impossible.
Yeah, because he just gave us the off season, and this is called Heaven's EP. So I'm assuming he gonna be dropping an EP called Heaven's EP. While everybody's sleeping, he awake. Yeah, he smoked that. Shout out J.Cole.
Wow, look at.
Yeah, he smoked that. Alright, let's see what the people gotta say. Oh, you gonna be at the forum October 21st, huh? When we need him the most, he showed up. No Like Shaq. Shout out No Like Shaq. J. Cole with a banger out of nowhere. The flow, the lyricism, the emotion. I needed that ish. Got this song on repeat. J. Cole is showing us the beauty of instead of switching up your style, you just improve upon what you already have. Dude's voice is powerful and he's using it correctly. It's not that he's third place, it's that he's in his own league, and that's probably why he takes so long to put out his albums. It must be a lot of pressure when you expect to see. Yeah, that's the same thing with Kendrick. Like people talking about, you ain't put out an album in 4 or 5 years. Yeah, because every time he drops, he puts out a classic. Okay? Damn is a classic. To Pimp a Butterfly is a classic. Good Kid, Mad City is a classic. Section 80 is a classic. Untitled Unmastered is a classic. He also has the highest rated hip hop album of all time. So yeah, it takes time to cook up something like that, as opposed to these artists that drop every year and the project doesn't, you know, really stand the test of time. So yeah. So saying yes to the future means I'm about to eat lunch. Yeah, he be killing the future. Yeah, it is kind of interesting though. Like sometimes artists go harder on other people's songs than their own. It's kind of weird. Like I know that's a thing with Nicki. She be going super hard on the features, which I think she coming with something too once all this stuff blow over. Which they getting at her because of what she said about questioning the vaccine and all that stuff. So you know how that shit go. But shout out J. Cole. But anyways, guys, it's going to pretty much do it for my reaction. As always, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Before you go, be sure to drop a like and a comment below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. If you want to cop this hat or the shirt I'm wearing, be sure to head on over to 6893.com. You can scan the QR code with your phone, or you can click the link in the description, or you can click the end card at the end of this video. Other than that, until the next one, peace.
ImCaliKidOfficial. ImCaliKidOfficial.